now time to run by you the very latest from the world of sports here on Joy News Prime. My name is Asayi Bediako. Update on games in the UEFA Champions League in a bit. But let's begin with Andrew Ayew and his younger brother Jordan, because the two players have not received the Black Stars call-up in recent times. The last time they featured for Ghana was the 2018 World Cup qualifier against Congo in Kumasi on September 1. And former sports minister Ni Lante van der Poel wants Coach Kwesi Appiah to recall the Ayew brothers.
There's this perception that people are having that he's closed the doors to the Ayew brothers. I think that perception should also be worked on. Whether you like it or not, I can tell you for a fact that those boys are good. They are good. Sometimes the way to play them and how to play them is the problem. But you can never, I will never accept anybody who will convince me that somebody like Dede do not deserve to be in our team. He adds something to our team. Apart from his personal attributes, his tenacity in the game is very important. It inspires others. He fights. That is what we want to see.
And from football to boxing, and Ghana's Isaac Dogwe will battle Mexican Cesar Juarez for the WBO Super Bantamweight interim world title at the Bukom Boxing Arena on January 6, 2018. The talented boxer has been looking ahead to the big bout at a press conference.
What happens with the interim is that once the original champion is available, he comes and fight the interim champion, and then they make that a unification fight. So the winner of the original champion and the interim champion, that person becomes the undisputed champion. That's why in boxing, sometimes you hear the undisputed champion is this person and that person. So I just wanted to make that clear. January 6th is a big day for Ghana boxing. As you all were, previously been explained to you, over 40 years, a world title fight has not been held in Ghana. So probably that would be like in the 80s or something. So that time I was not born. I was not born then, and I think my father was in his teens, his teenage years. So yeah, it's a very long time ago. So yes, right now, look, we will continue to make history. Rising South Africa Promotions, the first time we set on the scene a few years back, we said we're bringing Ghana boxing back to its old glorious days. And we thank God that this day, a few years down the line, we have, gathered so much momentum. We have been able to, get the international audience, international network talking to us, talking about us, talking about Ghana boxing once again. So it shows that we have done something great.
Back to football, and a financial firm headed by the British businesswoman Amanda Staveley has tabled a takeover bid in the region of £30 million for Christian Atwu's Newcastle United. There is more in this report. Capital Partners has been in talks with club owner Mike Ashley for about a month, and a source close to the deal said an offer has now been made. Newcastle are yet to comment publicly on the news, although a club source has disputed the value of the bid. Ashley said on October 16 he wanted to sell after 10 years in charge. He reportedly dropped the asking price to £380 million in an attempt to complete a sale by the end of the year. The 53-year-old Ashley has been a divisive figure at St James's Park since taking over in 2007, with some supporters regularly protesting about the way the businessman has run the club. He bought Newcastle United for £134.4 million back in 2007. Their latest account up to June 30, 2016, and before the club's relegation to the Championship showed a profit of £900,000 and a turnover of £126 million in the 2005-2006 football season. The Magpies have been relegated twice from the Premier League during Ashley's reign. After winning promotion last season, Rafael Benitez's side are 11th in the Premier League after 12 matches. So if you want to buy Christian Atwu's Newcastle United, you have to be prepared to pay an amount in the region of £300 million. Now, updates on the UEFA Champions League games underway. Besiktas of Turkey have booked a place in the knockout stage after drawing 1-1 with FC Porto in Istanbul. Other games are underway as I speak, and in Group E, Sparta Moscow drew 1-1 with FK Maribor. As I speak, halftime, Sevilla 0, Liverpool 3. The game is happening at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. Manchester City 0, Feyenoord 0. That game is taking place at the Etihad Stadium in England. Napoli 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Besiktas, like I told you earlier, drew 1-1 with FC Porto to book a place in the knockout stage. And you can't believe this result, can you? Monaco 1, RB Leipzig of Germany 4. The game is happening in France, and Apoel Nicosia are down by 4-0 against Real Madrid. Karim Benzema has scored 2 goals for Real Madrid, and Dortmund are leading Tottenham Hotspur by 1-0 at the Signal Iduna Park in Germany. And that's all for sports here on Joy News Prime. For more news, go to the sports page on myjoyonline.com. You can also follow us on social media. On Twitter, we are at Joy Sports GH, and on Facebook, we are at Joy Sports. My name is Asari Bediako. Thank you very much for watching.